Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddie the Falcon. Down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week. It really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and yet it's positive yards.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go.
Now Penix off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. So now on is young Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Koo able to put it through. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And they're brought out, Brock, by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly,
it's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets this one to London. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got a man left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 4, and the Falcons will have a first. Another carry for Robinson. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's good. For Falcons, first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They just get the play off. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons with a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
And off to Walker from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Bill Rowe from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Panther 3. Here we go. Johnny Lions.
Now an inside give to Walker. Jukes one defender. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Ready. Nice. Ready.
They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and goal. Here's Charbonnet. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Come on. Ready.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Let's go.
Penix now on first down. Short pass brought in. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Penix on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Another try following the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Seahawks trying to add to their lead. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
18 Cardinal.
At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Milroe. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Ready, check. Here we go.
Charbonnet does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw here, shake off that previous INT. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes for 36 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. Working inside the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Not at the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. He lobs it deep middle. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. That throw intended for Drake London. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And how about a big play here from the Jaguars defense? They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. The Jags are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
18 rattling. Here we go.
Milroe looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80.
Here's Milroe to throw. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Takes out a one-stop. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, and this drive is already in the enemy territory.
Falcons, 1st down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Brought down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
The tackle made back at his own 49. Penix
working from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Panics on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the Falcons, first down.
A toss now to Robinson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense some... to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 36. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Milroe. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Complete on the option. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Julian Love. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Robinson. Juke the defender. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
that's good for our Falcons. 1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Here's a give to Robinson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Rocco 80.
Now Penix off the play action. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
At their own 20-yard line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. No play action here. It's Milroe. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Hold it ready.
Try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
7.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Take these guys, take
And
these.
it's third down.
65.
Milroe from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Who set it down for him at the 38.
And the Seahawks first down.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Back. Ready, ready.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on it.
79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They're on the 38-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. To the air with Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Robinson on the inside give. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. On the Seahawks.
Here's Penix to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to